Radhakshmi Joshi, political analyst, also joins us now live. Radhakshmi Joshi, we've just seen, of course, Lok Sabha get adjourned. Ruckus by the opposition once again today. But another Gandhi in Parliament, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. She also interestingly showed the constitution while she was taking oath. That's something that her brother did as well earlier in the year when he had taken oath, in clear messaging to the government. What impact is this going to have on the Congress's prospects in Parliament?
Yes, both the Gandhi siblings have been creating this narrative about Samvidhan Khatre mein hai, which has been countered, I think, in recent times very effectively in the past few months by the BJP. So they have actually pointed out a whole lot of places and a whole lot of occasions on which the Gandhi family themselves, as part of the Congress, they have actually made amendments to the constitution. So I think that actually should put all those debates to rest. Now coming to the fact that yes, there is one more Gandhi family addition to the parliament. So now all three members of the Gandhi family will now be a part of the parliament, two of them in the Lok Sabha and one that is Sonia Gandhi ji in the Rajya Sabha. So this actually adds to the Congress female voice, and that also apparently most people think that Priyanka Gandhi is a better orator than Rahul Gandhi. So it adds to the strong voice to the Congress. But at the same time, actually, it is very ironical that on the very day that Priyanka Gandhi won in Wayanad, that was the same day on which the Congress had a very humiliating defeat in Maharashtra. So it actually points out to this strong lack of an organizational strength of the Congress. So this thing, I think that now Priyanka Gandhi has a lot of challenges ahead of her in the fact that most people have, I think, more expectations from her than they had from Rahul Gandhi. So now she is kind of expected to not only re-energize the Congress strength in the parliament, which I hope will be a more constructional one, as you can see that parliament is being adjourned every day in even in the face of very important bills. So that I think is a very wrong precedence, which I hope that Ms. Priyanka Gandhi will actually look at it in a more constructive way rather than just simply following this simple tradition where they just simply keep getting the parliament adjourned, and then there is a lack of debate on any of these issues. So the BJP can get these bills passed, but then there will not be a constructive debate. So this thing, I think that Ms. Priyanka Gandhi should make more use of her oratory skills in the parliament rather than trying to get the parliament adjourned. So I think that this actually is definitely a motivational part for the Congress, but at the same time they have a lot of challenges in front of them, that in the fact that there are a lot of questions on their ideology as well. Their own alliance partners are questioning, that is the CPIM had questioned the support of the Jamaat to Ms. Priyanka Vadra in her win. So all these kind of issues actually are there in front of Priyanka Vadra now that she has joined the parliament, and I think that in the days to come she needs to prove that she definitely has this political acumen rather than just going there by the Gandhi surname. I think that is the biggest challenge in front of her, trying to prove that it is not just the family name that she has carried with her, but also she has some political acumen. So if she is able to do that, then it will definitely be a strength to the Congress party. Otherwise, it will only add to the BJP's accusation.
What sort of impact do you believe, Radhakshmi, she is going to make in terms of course, her oratory and strategy also for the opposition in Parliament?
Uday, very firstly, she being a woman, she definitely adds to the woman's strength. And now, in stark contrast, if you look at it, BJP has lost a very strong vocal female voice in terms of Smriti Irani. So, who was definitely countering the Gandhi family not just in their own bastion, not just in their own constituency, but on all other matters as well. So now that definitely is a loss to the BJP, and to add insult to the wounds, I think that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra being there in parliament adds to the strength of the Congress. So now she has actually in the past, she has led the Congress saying ladki ho lad sakti hu, which has been countered by the BJP, because on a lot of issues Priyanka Gandhi has she chose to remain silent on issues on which she should have spoken up. So all these kind of issues definitely will be there in focus, and a lot of eyes will be there on Priyanka Gandhi Vadra for a lot more issues, lot more reasons than they were on Rahul Gandhi. So she has a lot more challenges in front of her, Uday, and at the same time, like I said, that she is able to counter a lot more issues more effectively than Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who appears to be needing some tutoring in able to effectively put across some points. So at the same time, she looks a little smarter, though she also has had a lot of goof ups in the past. So you cannot really say, but she definitely seems to be the smarter among the two siblings, Uday. That is how I see it. But at the same time, she has a lot of challenges in front of her, and I hope that the Congress looks at this as an opportunity to put forward their oratory skills rather than just creating noise in the parliament. This is how I look at it, Uday.